Okay, I'm in.
Bruce Buzz! Buzz and Bruce! Drinking beers! What we do? Talking shit! What we do? If you don't like it, well, fuck you!
Let's just redact.
We're gonna redact this.
If you don't like it, well then redact you!
Well, then redact you! Redact you! All right.
We're here!
We did it!
We made it!
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, everybody. All right, Andy. Well, I'm really excited to start off this episode today because I have some big news for you that I've been holding out on. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start off with giving you the secret beverages that I promised you at the beginning of this episode. Right. Andy bought the beers this week, but I bought our appetizer. So here you go. You get to pick. You get to pick either a truly black cherry lemonade, hard Celsius, or a nice, cool, refreshing Coors Light.
I'm gonna go and do what my heart truly desires.
That's perfect.
All right.
Cheers!
Cheers! Welcome to the show, bitches.
Well, Andy, do you want to know why I brought these? Why they're special?
Yeah, why are these special?
So these actually have a fun story behind them.
Okay. I've been rolling around in your car for months.
They have been doing that also. Okay. The story is that these little buddies right here are the reason that I got fired this week.
What? From what job?
From recess.
Kalika's been working at recess for so long.
I've been working there for almost a year now, and I got fired this week because I had a party, and they were ordering buckets of Coors Lights and Trulies, and they didn't open some of them, and they left them there. And at the end of my shift, instead of tossing them in the trash can, I just put them in my purse.
Why wouldn't you just give them back to the bar?
That's what my manager said. And then they were like, we saw you on the camera stealing stuff. And I was like, I didn't steal them. They were paid for. They were left over from my table. And they were like,
paid for?
They were paid for. They were all paid for.
That's a fair point.
They were just leftovers, basically.
Well, wow,
I figured also, it was it's COVID, right? They've been sitting on the table being breathed on for however long. Cheers to that.
I hope you
let's lick them.
Don't worry. We're waxed and vaxxed, so we're not concerned about anything.
Waxed and vaxxed!
And you know what's even funnier is that my boss then, when I was in the office making the exact same argument that you made, she's like, well, yeah, but we could have, you never know, the chef may use the Coors to cook with in the kitchen or something. I'm like, okay, well, on the off chance that we suddenly develop a beer cheese because we have some leftover Coors Lights, I guess.
We've got a plate of sky-high nachos with a truly black cherry lemonade demi-glaze, topped off with hint of Coors Light can.
So I sent a really petty text in our group chat. I was like, hey friends, I'm really gonna miss you all, but just remember, don't take any leftovers because that's stealing, and you never know, the chef might be able to use that half a pizza in a quiche. What I should have said was that they gave them to me, because if it was a gift, I feel like that would have been different. I still don't think it was stealing. I truly do believe it was just recycling. Oh, 100%. Anyway, whatever. I'm on to bigger and better things.
Finish these bad boys and then we'll actually start the
show. I'm fucking finished already. And I won't just toss it today and get it all over.
Ow!
Yeah, that was a stupid thing to do. You could have you could have cut yourself if the can had ripped.
I could cut you. How's that?
We're doing a timeout for our real beers and also Thai food.
Andy just got hot soup in the middle of a very hot day.
First of all,
in June.
Miso soup and me so hungry.
I knew you were going to say this. I'm
very hungry.
This peanut sauce is worth $1.50.
That is a big ass honker of peanut sauce.
This was $1.50.
That's a big ass honker.
I'm going to use it for days.
We use that voice clip for a lot of our videos. That's a big ass honker. This is not going to be interesting for people to watch.
I know. Let's turn it off.
We're going to do this show mid-food break to showcase our beers because I'm thirsty.
Let's do it.
This is a beer that Kalika and I have both had myself many times. It's one of my all-time favorite beers. They are...
Oh my god, you got a Stiegl?
The Stiegl Grapefruit Radler. I don't know what makes a beer a Radler. I don't know what that means. And I'm sure we could look it up and provide that info.
Another thing to add to the lookup list.
It's a malt beverage with natural flavor and carbonation.
These are delicious, but they're like 2% alcohol, Andy.
They're not 2%,
Does it say
Kalika.
on it?
It's 2.25%.
Oh my god. Here's what you gotta do with
I
Stiegl.
have like tequila. Do you want to add tequila?
I was gonna say,
I have grapefruit tequila.
Perfect.
Un, deux, trois. You do your snaggletooth
I'd say
method.
seat.
I use my thumb.
Your
Cheers.
dingus thumb method. What are your opinions on grapefruit in general?
I hate grapefruit.
See, a lot of people hate grapefruit. I love grapefruit.
Hate grapefruit, but this shit slaps. Oh my god. 5 out of 5. I love Stiegl Radler. It's so good. If only it was more alcohol content, but I think that would make it taste less good. This is your summer drink. 10 out of 10. I love Stiegl Radler so much. I'll grab some tequila though. We are going to be trying and adding to our Stiegl, highly recommend, the 21 Seeds tequila, but they make a series of infused tequilas.
Ooh.
This particular is grapefruit hibiscus.
Andy just spent like $200 at Binny's getting all of this extra cocktail stuff because he bought himself a cocktail book.
Don't tell my family that, or they'll think I have some kind of problem.
You only have a problem if you start, like, your life starts falling apart because of alcohol. Like, you can't hold a job.
Was that enough? Is that too much?
You didn't get my joke.
What was the joke? That if you
You only have a problem
don't
if
leave your house.
you don't leave your house, you're drinking during the day, you can't hold a job.
Oh, now I get it. So let's cheers now that these are spiked with some. Give it a little
It's going to
swish.
be all tequila at the top.
That's what I'm saying. Give it a little swish.
Oh.
I think that works very well.
It does. It tastes delicious.
This is maybe the best thing we've had on the show.
I hate to say it, but it might be.
I usually don't have a lot of beer knowledge, but on this one, I do know that it pairs quite well with a hot miso soup.
Me so not enjoying you doing that.
Miso don't care. The miso
Eating
soup. There's
your
too much
fucking
seaweed.
seaweed. Oh my god, I hate everything about that. It looks like your tongue. It looks like a green tongue.
Get out of my swamp.
Ew it. Alright, Shrek. And that
I gotta be
little
honest.
bit of tofu looked like a
I
acid
hate-
tab on your green tongue.
I hate seaweed. Makes me feel like I'm being healthy, you know?
Alright, Andy.
Yeah.
I have a new topic for you. My mom is at a whirling dervish convention.
Right.
She's in upstate New York currently whirling. But
Your
she
mom?
said, yeah, my mom. Do you know what a whirling dervish is right now?
It's a type of apple pie.
A whirling dervish is a person who whirls.
What the hell is that?
They whirl, and it's a form of meditation. They just whirl and whirl and whirl.
What?
And
what do you
pray
mean?
while
They
they
just
whirl.
spin around?
They just spin and spin, and they pray while they do it, and it's like a meditation. Also, they're making them be like very silent. Like she can't talk to her fellow whirlers while she's there. So she said it's kind of lonely, and I was like, "Oh, Mom, she's all alone in the forest whirling away, and we're just here." And I'm like, "Hey, Mom, maybe you can watch this episode while you're whirling and know that
I don't know how to break
we're
this to you,
thinking of you."
but that sounds like a cult. That is textbok cult. We're
It
gonna go
really
in the
does.
forest, wear these white robes, spin
Shut
around,
the fuck up.
pray,
Shut the fuck up.
and don't talk between meals.
All you do is whirl. You do nothing else.
You won't talk about how weird this is. You're just gonna buy into it.
All right, here's something that we recently got into a debate about. Cheersing etiquette.
Oh, this
When
is
do
a
you-
bunch
when do
of
you-
hog shit.
When do you...
Viewers!
It's rude.
Don't be sheep, viewers. This is a bunch of
Horse shit.
When is it appropriate or not appropriate to cheers somebody?
And I'll answer that question right now. When it's a momentous occasion, and that's about it. But if you're Kalika, it's not it.
I think that you should cheers
It's
like for the first drink. Otherwise,
any
it's kind of rude.
Time you have a drink. Hey, my name's Kalika Rose, and I've just opened a beer. Better celebrate that moment. Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. All right, Andy. Here's what's gonna happen. Okay, since you're done with your beer,
Yes.
and I still have
This
a beer.
is like the first time I've been done with mine first.
You're gonna open your beer, and I'm just gonna keep pouring tequila into mine. Okay?
This is good tequila, yeah.
Yeah, it is. I'm sorry, I'm drinking a lot of it. I'll buy the next one. I'm buying half, as Andy likes to remind me.
A fun game to play if you're ever out and about with your friends is if they go, hey, can I have a fry? And you go, yeah, but you're paying for half. And then people won't want to take your food anymore.
It's Andy's favorite joke.
It's a good one.
That's just called building character.
It's true. You know, when I was a kid, my dad, when I would like act up, Utah's naturally a desert, so we had this big area in our backyard that was like acres of just dirt. Hot, dry dirt. And so my dad would make us, to like build character, dig a hole 5 feet deep and 5 feet wide, which was the measurement of the shovel. But it was just a front for him trying to dig for Kissin' Kate Barlow's treasure.
Digging up them holes.
Dig it up.
Yeah.
Alexa, play Dig It from Holes.
Digging Yourself a Hole, Amazon Original by Insecure Men on Amazon Music.
Digging Yourself a Hole, Amazon Original by Insecure Men. This is horrible. Alexa, cease and desist.
A-R-M-P-I to the T.
In the Northern
What is that
Hemisphere,
you smell?
I'm gonna kill both of you guys.
I know.
Alexa, stop.
All I do is dig.
Kalika, stop. Thank you.
Got to go.
Hey, you guys remember the early 2000s, right? With a dirty hole, grab that foot and dig a hole. You got to go.
Dig those holes. To show the camera. It's got a yellow spotted lizard. D10!
D10! Oh shit!
Up, I would fucking lose my man. Got no respect cause I'm the new man. Got my shovel, shoes full of sand. Check out the tag, the name's Caveman. So happy this is happening. I hate that though. We got to do the dig.
A-R-M-P to the T. What is that you smell? And dog, that's me. I don't take showers and I don't brush my teeth. That's all I do is dig holes, eat, and sleep.
What?
You guys haven't seen this much white since white rice! Alexa, define redact.
the verb redact is usually defined as to put into suitable literary form, revise, edit. For more,
Revise and edit. That's what's
We've
important.
got to definitely put this into suitable literary form because none of this is an MLA.
We should do MLA. What's MLA stand
You never
for?
had to do that?
No.
I have no idea what it stands for, but it's a type
Martin Luther, a king. MLA. Never forget.
we have to redact that. Fuck.
Do you wish you
It'll
had
leave your head.
glasses so you could do this like me?
No, but I do wish I could do this.
I don't
Give
want
me
you to.
The glasses. Andrus, Ricky.
I bet you viewers didn't know at home. My name is, in fact, not Andy. Well, it's my nickname. It's definitely not Andrew, and if you call it, you're blocked.
Now I can see.
It's Andrus. Is this the game we're doing that you're me and I'm Yo? Hi, I'm Kalika. Don't you hate it when you have to put on your eyelashes, but the little spider legs crawl away from you? Don't you hate that, guys? Don't you hate it when you put on a pair of denim jeans and you say, these don't have nearly enough holes in them? I'll drink to that.
See, he loves to cheers, except for when it's appropriate.
Well,
Well, I'm almost done with this.
I'm almost done with
I feel like this
you.
is how we end all of our episodes now. Is just we're like, well, I'm almost at my beer, so what should we say?
Well, we've got to edit out about
We've
2.5
got-
hours of shit.
The thing is, as the old saying goes, you gotta sift through a lot of trash to find the treasure.
Who said that?
MLA.
Martin Luther, a king. I'll drink to that.
Brews and buds, buds and brews. Drinking beers is what we do. Talking shit and laughing too. If you don't like it, well then redact you. Redact it from the comments. which means we changed the format into MLA. Hey!
Martin Luther King.